Hey, what's going on everyone? And I'm going to be reviewing the Cloud Beast King Tank by Smok today. And I've been vaping this for about a month now. I like to make sure I can test my products before I want to give my input on it, just in case if something comes up that I wouldn't be able to review if I just got it and then it would happen to me. So that's what I'm doing today. I have it on my T-Priv right now, cranking it at 150 watts. This is the T12 coil head, by the way. And let's have a vape and then we'll get down to close up. Alright, so here it is, the Smok Cloud Beast King Tank. Looking around the box, you get 3 coil heads. You get the T12, you get the 4, and then you get the 1. It's really nice that they include this, and then you get some product information on the back, tells you what comes in it. Then it comes with authenticity scratch off right here. So let's open it up. Normal Smok logo on here. Move the top, and then your tank is in here just like this. I did put the vape bands on there, so that will not come on there. They will be in the bottom. So you take the tank out, and it does come pre-installed with the T12 coil head in there already. I do have my juice in there right now. And then, okay, let's put this off to the side. Open up the bottom section. Little foam insert. Then you get a Smok user manual, quality control card, some little silica packet, extra glass, baggie of O-rings, another drip tip, a drip tip adapter, silica bag, and then your 2 coil heads. And this one is the 0.15 coil head. It is the single coil. Has some lightning bolts, lightning feed slots on the side. It looks really clean. Organic Japanese cotton on all these coil heads, just like all Smok products have. And then you got your 0.15. They're all it looks like 0.15 coil heads. And this one is the dual coil. It's right in there. And there's just some square feed slots, just as you guys can see. Alright, and then I'm going to take apart my tank right now, and I will bring it back up. I will be using the single coil, and I'll put that in there and I'll do a video about that. Okay? Went ahead and I took out the T12 coil head right here. As you can see, the 12 coil slots. And then I am putting in the single parallel coil. And here it is with nothing in it. Here's your deck section. Glass without anything, and then your upper airflow, your chimney, your mouthpiece, something like that. And then so just gonna screw. Actually, we're gonna prime up our coil head since it goes a little bit lower than normal. So I like to put juice on all of the sides of the coil heads, of the coil feed slots first. Especially with this tank, it's because it sits really low in here, and then you're just going to take this make sure it's tight on the deck section, and then you're going to take your unicorn bottle, your dropper, and then you're going to put juice around the top to get it to help it get saturated little faster. And this one's really wide, so you can go deep in there. And then there it is. So now we're going to put on the glass. It's press fitted. So just make sure it's pressed down there on there decently. You're going to take your chimney section, screw it onto the top, and then this is something you want to make sure you have tight so it doesn't leak. Just like that. Then we're going to fill the rest of the way up with juice. The nice thing about this tank is big pour slot, so you don't have to like worry about sticking your dropper in there, especially if you have a glass dropper. Alright, so close the top cap. And then I only filled my juice up like probably a little bit more than halfway. And then what you want to do is section off your airflow pretty low and generously. And then you just want to suck in on it to make sure the coil head is primed. Open it back up or wherever you prefer your airflow at, and then you're going to want to just screw it back on your mod. And it's reading at 0.16 ohms. I mean, this coil is good to 90 to 160 watts best is what it says. So I'm going to run it at 100, and I'm going to always make sure you let your coil saturate. So I'm going to let this sit for about 10-15 minutes to let the juices get into the coil head and make sure it's wicking right. So I'll take it up to FaceTime and we'll have a vape. Alright, so I have filled this tank up with not the juice that you see me put it in there. I was actually vaping on it for a little bit. I did originally put the sweet menthol in it by Mount Pocono Vapes, but I am vaping Pink by Ends Game. It's a pink starburst juice, pretty good. So have it on my GX24. I did change mods, but let's give it a pull. I tell you what, the single coil to me is a lot better than the 12 coil I was running. There is a lot of airflow, so if you like a lot of air, it feels like an RDA. I basically have been not using my RDA all day today. Went out and vaped, went and did some stuff. I haven't brought my RDA with me. I normally always want my RDA, but this like gives me the feel of it. I'm cranking it at 120 watts. Vapor production is good. Flavor is even way better. So if you're looking for a good tank, if you have like a little Baby Beast, TFV8 Baby Beast, you're good, and you want to like upgrade, I'm saying if you have like the extra $10, just go ahead and get the Cloud Beast King tank. Coils for it are a little bit more spendy, I believe, than the regular coils, but overall you're gonna get, it's gonna hold a lot more juice. but you are going to have to carry some extra batteries if you just have like a regular 2 battery, because I crank this at 120, and on my GX24 I can get probably a day's worth of vaping out of it. But if you have like a little small one on my T-Priv, I ran out those batteries in about a full day's use on my when I was using the other coil. The T12 coil gave me a little too much restricted hit, I think. It wasn't just working for me. I've tried 2 of them now for the 12 coil heads, but the single coil, I haven't tried the dual coil yet, but the single coil has done me well. I like it. It's like an RDA, in my opinion. It's just the airflow is really there. So flavor's good and everything like that. So if you're looking for a new tank, go out and get the Smok Cloud Beast King tank. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. This is all purchased by my money. Leave a like, comment down below, and check the description on where you can get it. I believe I paid $40 for mine, but they have like a wide range of color options. So if you're looking for a new tank, go out and get it. Alright? Alright, and I'll see you guys in the next video.